Welcome back to The New Mechanic. My name's Randy, and that's my E46. Today is part 3 of our 3-part series where we're fixing the AC. And today, we're finally going to fill it up with AC refrigerant, get it running, and make sure it's nice and cold. So the first thing we want to do is check for leaks. So how we're going to do that is we have it all hooked up. We're going to turn the vacuum pump on and run it for about 5 minutes. Then we're going to close these 2 valves, and then we're going to let it sit for about 5 minutes and make sure that the needle doesn't move. Because if the needle moves, it means that air is somewhere leaking into the system. So let's go ahead and do that. So first turn the AC pump on. And right now it's only vacuuming out the fill line. So what we have to do is turn these to the left to open it up into the system. You also want to make sure that these are fully open.
A few moments later.
Alright, so it's been about 5 minutes. What we're going to do is close both of these valves. Like that. Like that. And then we can turn the vacuum pump off. So if we're lucky, this needle won't move at all.
More moments later.
Alright, it's been 5 minutes and it hasn't moved at all. So, very exciting. Means it's not leaking. Honestly, I was a little bit worried about it because, well, if it was leaking, then we'd have to figure out where the leak is and go through all the steps to figure that out. Super pain. But now what we're going to do is run the vacuum pump again for 1 hour just to get everything out of the system. All water, any air, etc., etc. And then we'll go ahead and refill it. So let's go ahead and just start it up again. And then we're going to go ahead and open these.
1 hour later.
Alright, so it's been 1 hour. So what we're going to do is close both of these valves. Alright. And now we can turn the vacuum pump off. Great. We're now going to disconnect the vacuum pump. Because we've closed this, this is okay to unhook. So now we can go ahead and work on getting the refrigerant in. So the first thing what we're going to do is open the garage door, and then we're going to start the car. And then we can hook this up and start pumping it in. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is get our can ready. We have 2 of these, actually we have 3 of these, and then the valve. Make sure this is backed out the whole way so it doesn't pierce immediately. Alright, so we're good to go. We're going to go ahead and hook it up to the yellow line. This is our fill line. Alright, nice and tight. I'm going to go ahead and set it on the floor. Alright, so once you got the can on, what we want to do is go ahead and puncture it. So we're going to go ahead and twist it down. Great. And then back it out. Okay, so we just punctured this and it's now going to start filling. So what we're going to do is go ahead and twist this. Make sure the can's upside down. There we go. You saw the refrigerant come out. That means that we've purged the system. So this whole line has no air in it. And it only has the refrigerant. So what we're going to do now that we have it in, is go ahead and slowly open this one up, and then it'll start to let it into the system. And while we're doing that, we're just going to slowly turn this upside down here and there, okay? But what we're going to do is just slowly open it. There we go. And you can hear it coming out of here and going in there. Instructions on the can actually say just to rotate it between 12 and 3. Alright. This means that our compressor is actually pumping. As you can see, the pressure's starting to go up on the high side. And what's exciting is pressure on the high side is higher than the side on the low side. So it's not the pressure from the can, it's the pressure from the AC compressor.
A few moments later.
Alright, so it's empty, so what we're going to go ahead and do is close off the low pressure side again. Alright, that's closed. Now this is a closed system, and this is not connected basically. So, we'll go ahead and disconnect it. Do this slowly because there's still some pressure in here. There we go. Fully disconnected. And then we'll do it again with the other can. There we go. And don't forget to purge this can too. So we'll go ahead and pierce it. Alright, it's pierced, and back it out to open it. Great. I'm going to set this on. Actually, I'm going to hold this up again, upside down again. And we're just going to open this to purge it a little bit. There we go. And now we're going to open the low side again.
More moments later.
Alright. So because this is finished, we're going to go ahead and close the low side again. Alright. High side should still be closed. And we should be able to go ahead and release this. Yep. There it is. So that's 24 ounces. Last but not least, we have 2 ounces that we got to put in. So, this one is one of the ones that it self-seals. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on. And then we'll tighten this on. And then we'll just set it here, turn it on, tear it, and then we're going to try to get to -2 ounces. So I'm going to go ahead and puncture it. Alright, it should be punctured now. I'm going to go ahead and purge the yellow line again. Alright, that's now purged. We're going to go ahead and tear it again. And now we're going to go ahead and open up the blue line and wait the low side until this gets to -2 ounces. Alright, lucky me, it turned off. I was at 0.7, so we'll do this again. Need 1.3 this time. That was 0.6, so we're at 1.4, so we just need another 0.6 ounces to go in. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and just leave it at 25.5 ounces, just in case this thing is really inaccurate. Alright, so it should all be good. I'm going to go ahead and disconnect these guys. I'm going to first turn it off, then disconnect it. Alright, so before we go ahead and check to see how cold it is, let's update the board. We did the shocks and struts in the video. If you haven't watched that, I'll put a link in the description. Stainless steel brake lines, did that too. Another video, link in the description. AC, we just did it. Lower control arms, also did that in the video. Another link in the description. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! We finished it all. Now let's go check out how cold it is. Alright, so the AC's been running inside this whole time. I'm going to jump in on the other side and I'll let you know how cold it is. It's nice and cold! It works! So exciting! Woo! Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you liked this video, if it was useful, like and subscribe it. That'd be awesome. Hit that notification bell. And I'm super happy with the results. It works great. So I guess I'll catch you next time. Stay cool.